Dale's 1st John, 2nd John, 3rd John trees. These are like John and Mac, John of Free, right?
Something like that.
So, first crop for these. And Dale has staked all his trees up this year, which I think is a really good move.
Or at least there's a stake available.
Especially, yeah.
Some aren't using it.
It might bend these trees down. Looking good. I've noticed our trees have a lot more bug damage this year.
I've done quite a lot of thinning. There was a heavy fruit set.
And Dale started to put mulch around his trees too, which I think is really helping keep the water table even.
And it fertilizes them too.
Yeah. That's got to be Honeycrisp, right?
Yep.
Sickly little yellow leaves on young Honeycrisps, they often get this iron chlorosis. It's got 3 Honeycrisps in a row. What do you got this tree over here?
It says Dayton.
Dayton. That's your first taste of Dayton this year, huh?
Taste. Off this tree.
My first crop of Daytons didn't taste too great. Got some pears. Here's our. This is Moonglow.
Yep.
So they're coming along.
They have some frost damage.
Yeah, almost all of them have a frost ring on them. Here's the Bartlett. Hey, let's do an update video of the how to grow larger Bartletts. So we did the thinning. So this is just an update video now on how the Bartletts are coming after being thinned. Notice how many there are. One bunch of leaves there, one pair. And the whole tree is about like that. So it's fairly thin now. We didn't have a real good blossom fruit set this year, so it probably could have taken maybe as much as twice as many on the limbs, but that's all we got. But these will be, I guarantee you, large pears, large Bartletts this year. Where's that? Oh, there's the red Bartlett. We grafted on red Bartlett last year, and there's our one lone red Bartlett. The red Bartlett, although they're pretty skin, they're a lot less vigorous than the Bartlett pear. And here's our other ones. Anjou, we grafted this on this year, and it's taking off well. We got a couple of other ones, Bosque, and a couple more Anjous, I think, on here. Orchis, okay, yeah, from last year. I think that's a Orchis from last year. So we've grafted over multiple pears on a tree in order to get better pollination, because we don't have a lot of pear trees in the orchard. So it's looking good. Dale's a happy pear grower.
Happy peach grower.
Dale, I was told that yeah, we're in mid-Michigan, Saginaw Valley, and I've been told by people that you can't grow peaches in Saginaw Valley, and I pretty much agree with them. So, but every now and then you get a year when you get some peaches. So we do have some peaches. Dale's got a peach tree that's giving him some peaches this year.
I don't know how big they'll get. I thinned them heavily. I probably took half of them off. And maybe I should take some more off. There's a lot up there.
Okay, here's the Frankenbush. This was a tree that was almost dead. It grew up from the roots again, so we started grafting on for practice from some water sprouts that are coming up from the roots. And we have Wealthy and Fortune. That's probably Wealthy, right? That's the apples are on it. And I think this is the Fortune. I guess this is the Fortune branch. Yep. Wealthy are a little more vigorous grower. So there's the wealthy, this is Fortune branch, and over here we put on what we thought at the time was John of Gold, and now we're pretty sure it's Dayton because of the growth habit.
This one might be John of Gold still.
That one could be John of Gold, yep. When I was collecting cyan wood, I think I mixed the bag up and I had both Dayton and John of Gold in it. So that was the bag I used on the Franken tree, because who cares?
What do you call a graft on a graft? Is it a secondary graft?
I guess. Secondary graft of what?
Sonata.
Sonata.
On Dayton.
On Dayton, huh? That's a Sedaton. Let's go look at a tree in the shade. This is what?
Sun Fuji.
Sun Fuji. Sun Fuji, I noticed that in the high hot summer, they do not grow as fast as other apples.
Right, they put it on in the fall.
Yeah, they'll put that size on a little later, and they can get to 3 inches in diameter if thin. Some trees, their second leaf of the year will be most trees, the second leaf of the year will be much bigger. Here's the first or second leaf of the year, and the first leaf would be these in here. Okay, and with Fuji though, their leaves are quite small compared to a lot of other trees, and they almost look like they're drying out in the summer sun because they don't have as large of leaves. Is that Smoothie or Golden Delicious?
Smoothie.
Smoothie's a sport of Golden Delicious.